I wanted to share a quick little story. As I'm walking through the Phoenix Harbor Airport, I was reminded of last summer when I was traveling through Greece. And the reason that I'm sharing this story is it has a lot to do with the fear of failure, which is something that a lot of people tell me. I get emails all the time, direct messages on Instagram and YouTube comments and stuff, and a lot of people say they're scared and they're nervous and they're fearful about starting an online business, and they don't know what's going to happen. They're just scared of the unknown. And I certainly, I can attest to that. Taking risks is not easy, but let me share a quick little story that might help you understand what can really come about pushing past that fear of failure. So last summer I was in Greece and I was by myself. I had been traveling with a buddy. He decided to go back home, and then I just kept going because I had to go to the Greek islands. It was just like the first thing on my list. So I went there, and normally I was traveling and I was staying at hostels, so it was really easy to meet people. But in this case, I stayed at a hotel and it was not as easy. I was pretty much by myself, and I went down to the pool bar and had some food and stuff like that. And I saw this big group of people. And I looked at them and they looked like they're having fun. They're just enjoying themselves. And I was like, that would be really fun if I went and joined them. But I was kind of nervous to do it. I was kind of nervous to just, by myself, go up to this big group of people having fun, loud, boisterous group, and just say, what up? But I kind of thought about it. I was like, your brain starts thinking about all the things that might happen, and you're like, I don't know if I should do this. But I started asking myself some different questions. I was like, what if I go over there and they respond really well? What if I go over there and they're really, really friendly? What if I go over there and I spend the next 5 days with them and just have an amazing, awesome life experience with these people that I just met, and I can share a cool story about it? So what if I can do that? So sure enough, that's exactly what I did. I went over, I talked to these people, and they're awesome. They're all from Australia. I had an amazing time. I actually went out with them that night and spent the next 3-4 days with them and developed some really amazing friendships. And in the moment, even though I was asking me those questions about, what if I could do this? What if what are all these great options? What if I still might? And I was nervous. I still had that fear. I had that fear of failure. I had the fear of rejection, that if I went up to these people, they would reject me. My heart was pounding. I wasn't sure it was the right move, but I did it anyways because I said, what if I can do all that kind of stuff? And I just want to implore you guys to really push past that comfort zone. Push past all those thoughts, all those negative beliefs. Push past that fear of failure, because that is where true abundance is. That's where true life is. Life begins where your comfort zone ends. I forget exactly who said that, but it's so damn true. I can't tell you, I just think one of the best feelings in the world is being fearful about something, having that pit in your stomach and your heart pumping, yet you still go do it anyways. I think about this with cliff jumping as well. And I'm nervous as heck. I'm just sitting on that edge, just scared as shit, looking down at that water, from 50 feet. I'm so nervous to do it. But the instant I jump off, I feel so much more alive. I have so much more energy, and I'm such a better quality person in that moment. And that's what I implore you to do. You might be nervous to start a business. You might be nervous to start an ad campaign. You might be nervous to spend a little bit of money on some tools and stuff like that. But ask yourself the questions of, what if, instead of asking the questions of, what if this goes bad? What if I get rejected? What if I fail? Instead of asking those questions, ask yourself, what if this succeeds? What if I do amazing on this? What if my dream life comes true because I take this risk? So that's what I implore you to do. Even though it's scary, that's the way it is. Entrepreneurship is scary. Starting a business is scary. I invested $3,000 of money that I borrowed to start my first business. I never really looked back since then. At the moment I had $25 in my name, but I borrowed the money because I was that serious. That's what I wanted. And again, I've never really looked back. But if you don't take those leaps, if you don't take those jumps, you're never gonna know. And the best thing that I can recommend you, besides all of that stuff, is to truly have an abundant mindset. You tell yourself, it's not about what I have, it's not about what I do, it's any of that. It's that no matter what happens to me, I can handle it. Life is gonna throw you obstacles, life's gonna throw you challenges, but no matter what happens, tell yourself you can handle it, because that right there is true abundance.
You're my dream.